sueño.
Welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. As of this morning, summer officially over. It's time for autumn football, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Brings up 2nd and 4. Now Jones. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. Pretty shifty footwork, but didn't buy him much. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Jones will sneak it. And he is going to have a Colts first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Throwing, Jones. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. A short one there, caught by Warren. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. A gain of 15. Back to throw. Jones. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll run here with Taylor. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Here we go. Operating from the gun, Jones. Looking for Pearson. He's got him. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Touchdown. Alec Pierce. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Colts will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was capped off by a touchdown catch from Alec Pierce. Get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. Leading them out is their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Miami.
And a good start out of the gate. 2 games played, teams at 1-1, and he's played about as well as you expect a rookie quarterback to play. But what's been emphasized on the team and by the head coach, everyone else, raise your level around him and help this young man along.
60 Eagles!
Throwing is Ward. Open man downfield is Ridley. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Titans! Calvin Ridley, 77 yards. And the Titans are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And we are tied at 7. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
You talk about this Titan defense. They enter play ranked 8th against the run in the NFL.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Operating from the gun, Jones. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now inside the 25, Michael Pittman. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Michael Pittman, 74 yards. And the Colts have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 18 more yards there and another first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
So pass interference, the call is so tough as a defender, I'd imagine, to time that up perfectly.
It certainly is difficult to get it exactly right because sometimes you're looking at getting there fractions of seconds too early. That one looked a little more obvious. Always a tough penalty to officiate. Just ask the basketball refs, and they have to officiate block and charge.
Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
60-6. Mustang 19.
Ward. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Now Ward, 3rd and goal. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Chigakakwo, his second touchdown on the season. And the Titans are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Colts football and Michael Pittman, helmet back on and ready to go. Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Cody Barton there to bring him down. You talk about this Titan defense. They enter play ranked 8th against the run in the NFL.
They've established themselves as a top 10 run-stopping unit in the NFL here in the early going. All signs point to me towards them continuing that throughout the season. They look pretty good, pretty darn cohesive to me. Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Here's 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. His pass left side to Downs. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And tough slide. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, Jones. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3. These two teams all tied after 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession. The Colts on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 3. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
Gain on the play. That's another Colts first down.
Quick throw out wide, and Pierce has got it. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Titans' 23-yard line.
A give for Taylor running right side. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down.
At the 10-yard line.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he stopped immediately there. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 10-yard line.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards. Looking to throw. Jones. Toward the pylon, but it's incomplete.
It's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
And his kick is indeed good, and they take a 17-14 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
31-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Tiger, 19. Ready.
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And He is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. To throw, here's Ward. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. And now a stoppage. It looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To the right side, this is Taylor. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 41 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ballgame. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And now a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Back to throw. Jones. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down.
And that's all about recognition right there, because he's got to go from pass rush mode to pursuit mode, what defensive line coaches like to call retracing. And he's able to retreat and make the tackle for just a short gain.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's another Colts first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Throw left side, taken in by Pittman. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. From the 23, here's the second down and 6. Back to throw again. Open man to tight end Warren. And he will get enough for a first down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. Motioning left, that's Pittman. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. There's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This taken in by Downs. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it's second down. Jones out to the flat. That's caught. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown! Tyler Warren with his first career NFL touchdown. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And oh, it's blocked. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game. If the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Let's go now. Come like this. Gotta be lying.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Open man down the field. That's Eilmaner. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So, of course, they declined that there. They knew they had the free play. They got great yardage out of it.
It's kind of like when we were at dinner last night. You saw me reach for the check, so you ordered dessert on top of it, right? You say you had the free play.
Yeah.
Right? How much you needed? Go ahead and get a little more on top. I like it.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. First down now, but that clock rolling.
16 yards. That's another Titans.
Half the 60. Half the 60.
First and 10 at the 26.
Throwing now, Ward. Swinging this out for Pollard. And out of bounds right around the 20.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Out of the gun again to Pollard. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down.
Loss of 2 brings up third down and 6.
Ready.
Now Ward. That's complete to DK. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
Come on, come on. Hit. Cowboy, Dragon 60. 79 Broncos.
Now Ward on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Colts offense and Daniel Jones set to take over again. Connecting over the middle with downs. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Well, this time they'll just keep this on the ground. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Out come the Titans now. They'll have it first on offense to start the 3rd. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
70, 70.
To throw is Ward. That's into the hands of Ironman. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
70 Rangers, 70.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's Ward. He's into space past the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Tony Pollard, 32 yards. And the Titans have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is down to 2. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it ends with a Tennessee score. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So here are the Colts to take over. They've lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. Now Jones. A short one there, caught by Warren. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Throwing Jones. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Call it an even 40-yard punt. 7, though, on the return. And it'll be Titan football. Looking to put a drive together.
Check. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Rig alert, rig alert.
And they'll begin by running the option. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he's stopped in the backfield. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Ward. And that one too wide and incomplete.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone, throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, Jones. Out to the right and complete to Pittman. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. DK to return. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Off play action, Ward. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Now he'll let it go deep right side. A big play that time for the Titans. 43 yards.
We spent a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about off the field with the evaluation? And they spent a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here who has big playability. And that's exactly what we're seeing here early in his career.
Drafted him in the spring. Here he is early in the fall making an impact. 2nd down and 8.
Unlock line. Unlock line. Japanese.
Here's Pollard again. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
A 2-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd and 11.
Throwing is Ward. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
19 Lions. Buffalo 18. Cup 19. Cup Dragon 60.
Going for it. Here's Ward. Over the middle, he's going to find Eiermann. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. Pollard will take it up the gut. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. 3rd quarter of a 2-point game. A good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. More. And it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Joey Sly on for the Tennessee field goal. A 33-yard attempt.
Sly able to put this one through. And they have regained the lead. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
Indy set to go on offense once more. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And this is going to be a Colts first down as the tackle made at about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Colts first down.
Operating from the gun, Jones. It's caught inside the 25. And this will get him all the way inside the Tennessee 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Looking for Pearson, he's got him. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Colts have retaken a third-quarter lead. And he is not going to make it to the goal line. So the defense holds, and this remains a 5-point game. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Titans now just about ready to take over. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Maverick, 60.
To throw, here's Ward. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the fourth quarter.
Get it. Bronco 80.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Short throw taken in by Okonkwo. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
70 Lions. 79 Broncos.
Ward now. From the gun, he'll throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They'll throw again, Ward. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on fourth down. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. Jones throwing to start the drive. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
The Colts on third down. They've had plenty of success. 8 conversions, looking for a 9th. This is 3rd and 4. That complete to Downs. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Colts first down. A gain of 5. First down.
Now a give to Taylor. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Now 2nd and 9. Taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. On the ground, DJ Giddens. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave him 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Tyler Warren, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Colts look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Now he's going to step up and run. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. Set.
Ward now working out of the gun. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And it is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
First down.
Nothing, 19.
First and 10 at the 47.
To the air again, Ward. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Again, he'll drop to throw. And incomplete deep ball.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
They'll look to throw again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
That's good for a Titans.
Come on.
First down.
79 Broncos, go.
Throwing now, Ward. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down.
2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
Ready? Buffalo 18. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Street.
Now Ward. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So they need 6 yards here on third down. They're 2 for 2 on third down tries so far on this drive. Again, it's Ward. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Back to throw again. Again to Calvin Ridley, and he's got it once more. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's second and goal.
4-yard gain. Brings up second and goal.
Here we go.
At the 4-yard line.
To throw is Ward. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
Here we go. Strike. 18. Pioneer. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Ward, third and goal. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Calvin Ridley with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long, because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure getting swings to their defense, because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
36. Titans 32.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Colts now, their offense works their way back onto the field. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Second and a couple. Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. Second and 11. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's got his man. It's Pierce. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. The Colts in victory formation now as they take the knee. So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.
That's so true, and it certainly felt like NFL football at its finest, right? You talk about the highest level from both of these offenses. Neither one of them afraid of taking risks, and both of them aggressively pushing it downfield. I did like, Brandon, how smart they were about going about their business, though. They were high-flying, but they took care of the ball.
Yeah, they did, and just keeping it clean in a game like this with all these points, you don't see that very often, even at the highest level. Job well done by both sides. So for Indianapolis, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for the Titans, they will fall to a similar mark at 1-2. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet.